Hello and welcome back to part 2 of our tutorial, the forest biome. And here we'll start using the left click and right click on your mouse, how to start collecting resources, manage your inventory, and craft some basic tools. So go ahead and proceed here, W to move forward. So to open these doors, you'll need to right click it. If you're using a trackpad or maybe a magic mouse for Macintosh, it might be a little bit tricky, so please assign the appropriate keys to your mouse. Simply right click each door and move right on through. And turn around and please close them as well for practice. In the game, left clicking destroys things or hurts them, while right clicking allows you to interact with them. We have created a little forest here for you to practice gathering your first resource, wooden blocks. To collect the resources, simply left click and hold until you can punch out the wood from the tree. It might sound silly, but that's how it works. So go ahead and proceed and choose a tree or two and click about 5 to 6 wooden blocks. So I'm holding down the left click until it breaks open and you get this floating resource item here. If you move close to it, you will collect it and it will go straight into your hotbar that you see below. Go ahead and collect about 5 to 6 of these. You can look up and collect them here as well. I have about 5 now, and I'll go ahead and collect a couple from over here. And don't worry about the trees. One of our members will be here back shortly to replant them. If you like, feel free to walk around a little bit, and once you're ready, go ahead and continue back on the orange path. So now it's time for a little crafting 101. If you press the E key on your inventory, you can see your avatar, your backpack section here, and then your extended backpack section, which we refer to as your hotbar. You can also press E to close your inventory as well. Oh, looks like it started to rain. Excuse me for a second, since it's a little bit dark. I'm going to use a quick little command to clear the weather. Okay, if you notice, right now the wooden block is selected in my hotbar. If you press 2, it'll select the next item. 3 will go back to my hand, or if you have a scroll wheel on your mouse, you can scroll through your hotbar as such. Now if you go back to your inventory, you'll notice a small crafting area, a 2x2 crafting area here. We'll be using that in a moment. Now in your inventory, if you place the wood into your crafting area by simply left clicking and dragging it there, and any square is fine, it'll give you an option to yield wood planks. So go ahead and click. You can left click as many times as you want, or if you like, just put them there, hold shift and left click, and it'll make everything. And now we have 28 wooden planks with 2 types of wood. Next, to make craft tools, we'll need a bigger crafting area. So we're going to make a crafting table here, which looks like this. So go ahead and go back to your inventory with E, and then place the wood in here. If you just left click it, you'll keep dragging the same items around. So for this purpose, go ahead and left click it so you have it with your mouse, and then right click once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, and then left click again in your backpack to put the wood back, and it should give you an option to yield a crafting table. Simply left click it and then left click again to place it in your hotbar. And then close your inventory with E. So to place it, go ahead and select it with your hand on the hotbar and then right click it to put it down, as such. Great. Now go ahead and break it again by the same way you broke the trees. Just hold left click and eventually it will break, and just move forward a little bit to pick it up. There's a bunch here for you to practice on, so don't worry. Now by right clicking on the crafting table, it will give you a 3x3 space to work with. So go ahead and right click this one, and as you can see, there's a 3x3 area to work with here. And whatever item you make, it will be yielded here as well. Now before we can make any tools, we need to make some sticks. So if you right click the crafting table, you can place some wood on top of each other in a vertical manner. So again, left click once, right click once, and left click once to get this configuration. And this configuration will give you sticks. So go ahead and left click and bring some down. Next, we'll be making our first tool, which is a wooden shovel. So 2 sticks vertically and a wooden plank on top, it should yield us a shovel. Let's try. So I'm right clicking, and left click to put it back, left click to select, and right click once to place it. And this gives me the recipe for a wooden shovel. So I'll go ahead and left click and put it in my hotbar. So if I press 2 or scroll, I can get to my wooden shovel. And if I left click, I can smack the air with my wooden shovel. Alright, we'll do one more recipe here. Next we'll make a wooden pickaxe. This is one of the most important items in the game, as it allows to mine, as in mine in Minecraft. So go ahead and go back to a crafting table, put 2 sticks, some wooden planks, and here you go. Now before you proceed, make sure you have your crafting table, your wooden shovel, your wooden pickaxe, and some leftover resources that you might use later. Alright, this concludes part 2 tutorial, the forest biome. Once you've caught up, go ahead and proceed to the next video. Thanks so much.